What are we going to talk about?
We're going to talk about that one of the best actors in the business
Okay. That'll work.
has passed away. He has, like they say about Elvis, has left the building. Val Kilmer has left the earth.
He's gone, boy.
Iceman.
He's gone.
Doc Holliday.
He was one of the greats. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Especially in Western.
I like how I went with Iceman and you went with Doc Holliday.
Oh, man.
Well,
Tombstone is the
both of 'em
fabric
was-
of my childhood, man. Like, I watched way more Tombstone than I did Top Gun.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You know?
But he was great in both of them.
Oh, he was one of those that was sneaky good no matter where he showed up.
Yeah, any movie he was in, he was pretty good in.
Also, Rucker's here today.
And welcome back to
Welcome
Rucker.
back to Rucker. Rucker
Hello,
probably
everyone.
more of a Batman kind of fella.
I will say Val Kilmer as Batman was a part of my childhood. And
Well, see, I didn't see that one.
mm,
I missed that one somehow.
according to the critics, you didn't miss much.
Well,
And the critics are wrong.
well, no,
critics
because
are
he
not.
wouldn't even talk about it.
Wait, are we saying Batman Forever is not very good?
Well, that wasn't Batman Forever.
Yes, it was.
No,
With Jim
I think you're
Carrey?
mistaken.
no, that
That's his
wasn't Val
childhood
Kilmer.
Batman.
That was George Clooney.
Okay,
bro.
yeah, whatever, man. I'm looking at it. Google it.
Oh.
All right, Hunter.
Oh, I had this all wrong in my mind.
Oh.
What?
had
That
it wrong.
was a good Batman.
Batman Forever's awesome.
Yeah.
With Jim Carrey as the Riddler.
Oh,
But
mean,
wait a minute, was it Michael Keaton that was in the one with the penguin with the Danny DeVito?
Yeah, I'm the Penguins, eh?
No, he didn't talk like that.
Batman.
Yeah,
That's
think
like an
so.
old mobster from a Bugs Bunny.
Nah, I'm the
Yeah.
Penguin. Nah, see?
Yeah, see, I'm penguin.
That is Batman Returns.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
Michael Keaton, Danny DeVito.
Okay,
That's
see,
what
I had
it
him
is.
backwards in my mind.
okay.
Yes, Batman Forever was good with Jim Carrey as the Riddler
And Val Kilmer
as Batman.
as Batman.
But wait a minute, who played the because the second one with when you had Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze, was he Batman in that one too, or was that Clooney?
That is Batman and Robin. The 90s were so weird. That was George Clooney as Batman.
Okay. Oh, see, they just changed it up on us so much we didn't know what to.
They didn't
do.
give us the straight Christian Bale 3 times in a row.
That's what I'm screaming.
George Clooney was Batman.
Yeah, man. We
Are
tried
you
not to talk
unimpressed?
about it.
Your voice?
That was probably a bummer.
Are you not a Clooney fan?
No,
Oh.
I mean,
That one was a bummer, though.
what did Clooney do? That
he did one good one.
Oh, brother, where
Brother,
art thou?
where art
Brother,
thou?
where art thou? Oceans.
But
Oceans?
hey, his sidekicks out done him.
Yeah. Well, you know, one of his
The
sidekicks.
two guys made the movie.
Well, the one sidekick's on that Severance show, and that show is good for anybody that ain't watched it. I'm sure some of our fans probably would disagree with that assessment.
Little language, and by little,
there's a
I
lot
would
of
say
language.
a lot.
Yeah, but yeah, let the kids go to bed. It's an adults only. Watch it with an open mind. Really good show.
Watch it with an open.
I'm just saying.
You are in trouble when
I
somebody
mean,
goes and
that's-
watches that
that's
one.
fine, man. It's a good show. Yeah. I mean, I kind of wish we would walk in here and we'd have an innie and then we'd leave and we'd never know about it. That's cool. But we'd have a lot more to talk about some days, I can be honest. But no, yeah, when that guy showed up in that show, I texted you, didn't I?
Mhm.
I was like, I can only see.
I didn't even recognize him.
Yeah.
I have no idea what show y'all are even talking about.
You need to get Apple TV.
Wait,
check it
what,
out,
what
Rucker.
actor are you talking about?
The
Irving.
guy from our Brother Where Art Thou, John Turturro.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought you guys were talking about George Clooney.
No, George
No.
Clooney's not
Hunter.
in that show.
No,
Come on.
Hunter. He's not in that
Yeah.
show.
Hey, by the
my
way,
bad.
hey, everybody, Hunter asked if we could be quiet today because his ears hurt.
He has a double ear infection because the boy is never well. Do you?
What are you, a toddler? Who gets double ear infections at the age of 24?
Hey, I had tubes put in my ear at the age of 34.
Well, you also
Yeah,
had
but
a hole in your head.
yeah, that's,
and you didn't know your birthday and been to prison, so you're fine.
yeah. Well, yeah, you make valid points. You know, it's
Hunter grew up on a farm.
Yeah.
Well, we're
I
not
blame
allowed to
these
be loud today.
headphones.
wait a minute. It wasn't the farm in Calhoun. Where are you from again?
I'm from like Phil's area.
Yeah, he's down from Phil's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
His grandpa is a farmer.
Yeah.
He's from a little
Ah.
place called Luna.
No, like I think these headphones, because I wear them all day to edit,
Uh-huh.
I think they just trap everything in my ears, and then when the weather changes, it just throws everything off.
Do you not shower?
Well, no. What?
Put some soap on your ears, man.
How frequently do you use Q-tips?
Every time I shower,
There's the problem.
Wait,
That's
what?
the problem?
There's
Yeah.
the problem.
You can't do that.
Yeah.
You never heard the rule, don't shove nothing in your ear smaller than your elbow? Also mean is don't shove nothing in your ear.
I mean, I didn't know this was a rule.
You never
Oh,
put
yeah.
stuff
You're
in
not
your
supposed
ears,
to
bro.
Q-tip that much. That's unhealthy, dude. That's unhealthy.
I'm now quasi embarrassed we wear the same shoes.
They do wear the same shoes.
You can get the doctor's kits from Walgreens.
Yeah.
Now, look, I don't know if a doctor would tell you this, but if you got,
You never put a Q-tip in your ear.
but not even that, just think about it logically. If you got some earwax in your ears, it's going to stop certain bacterias from getting in there.
And you're just shoving it. You're packing it all in there.
Where do you keep your Q-tips? Let me guess. In a drawer in your bathroom.
I mean, not in a drawer.
Right next to
Oh,
where-
they're on the counter.
No.
Oh, that
it's
would make it worse.
You ever flush the toilet with your toilet seat up?
poo particles everywhere.
All over your Q-tips. Now they're in your ear. Now you
All
have
over
a
your
double ear
toothbrush.
infection.
Yep.
Well, Friday was really weird. I had to call in because
Shocker.
I had no, like apparently fluid built up behind my ear, threw off my equilibrium, and I thought I was driving drunk on my way in.
Oh, dude, I lived like 12 years like that.
Except he was actually drunk.
Well, I mean,
Dude.
there was times I was.
Hold on. You had to call in because your ears were messed up and it threw off your equilibrium?
Yeah.
Well, that's a typical
Yeah.
Tuesday for me back in the day.
I will say sometimes when I get fluid on my ears, I'll like shake my head just to see how it feels. It's kind of fun.
Yeah, but you
Gives
like
you-
a good time.
Well, it
too,
gives you a
though,
little
man.
quick
You're
buzz whenever you ain't
kind of
been-
like
I
me.
don't
You
know
like a
what
good
any of this
time every now.
means.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, it's kind of the same equilibrium effect of drinking or perhaps some other
I'll have to
recreational
ask
narcotics.
Carter because he doesn't.
Recreational.
Yeah.
Carter's the only one in my family with ear struggles.
Oh no, I had them. My boys got tubes, all the things. So
Hunter amazes me. He's
Why?
such an interesting, sickly cat.
Is he sickly a lot?
Yeah,
hey, you
He's
better
really
get.
sick?
When are you flying out?
Thursday before Easter.
Where you
Buddy,
going?
better.
Wait a minute,
buddy,
is that the girlfriend thing? Are you going?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Buddy.
Hunter.
Oh, you're taking
Oh,
a trip
dude.
on
buddy,
a plane?
buddy?
Your ear's gonna hurt.
You better get that cleared up before you get there.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
normally I have to take gum with me. So
Yeah.
that way I can like just chew
Yeah,
it and
actually,
keep my
to,
ears
like get the
popping.
fluid off your ears.
Have
right
you
now,
tried
chewing
vitamins?
gum all day would be. a good
We
thing.
have many sponsors that might could help with
What
your
vitamins?
ailment.
What is vitamins going to do?
Just make you a healthier individual overall. Keep your immune system sharpened.
I've never seen a vitamin I didn't want. Also, what are vitamins?
But you're a kid that grew up on Flintstone vitamins.
no, I had probably something from Fox News infomercials. I actually remember one my papa was making us all drink, and it was the thing back then.
Yeah.
I'm sure if they were still around, I'd be reading the ad for them here in about 2 minutes.
Well, that's what I was. Yeah.
Tang.
No, what was it? Anyways, my point is, you need vitamins. I think that's what Hunter needs.
Do you have a fairly balanced diet, or you just kind of eat
No,
the
that's
same?
chicken nuggets and mac and cheese if I've ever seen it.
Oh,
Fairly
chicken nuggets,
balanced.
mac
What
and
is the
cheese.
picture of eating like my teenager?
I just, whenever I think of Hunter at home alone doing whatever he gets to do, which I'm not knocking you, it sounds awesome, but I picture
that is- I
exactly
fantasize
what
about it.
Carter would be doing.
That's
If
not
I
what
just
do.
let
How
Carter,
many times a week do you have cereal for dinner?
Like maybe once a month.
Dude.
Once a month.
But that's still awesome.
how many Hot Pockets do you eat?
Not many. I've been trying to eat healthier within the last 2 years, and I've been doing a pretty good job.
Hey, either you do or you don't. There's no such thing as try.
Oh,
wow.
Okay.
Hey, everybody,
motivational
Stone's
speaker.
back in the building.
Well, I think that was a Yoda quote.
Oh.
No.
It is. He's
Something
right.
I used to do with my clients.
that you went full Yoda on your
No, like I would
drug
throw
rehab.
I-
It's kind of
class?
shaped like it.
Like, so look, these are people inside of a treatment facility, right? And I would just randomly throw them my car keys. I'd be like, here, take these. And then they're like, what? And then I'd be like, try to drop them. And then they like drop them. And you're like, no, you just dropped them. Pick them up. And then I'd be like, try to drop them. And then they don't drop them. And you're like, no, see, you're just not dropping them. And then I'll be like, try to drop them. They're like, what do you want me to do? I'm like, either you're going to drop them or you're not. There is no such thing as try.
Grandmaster Yoda.
Copyright Brian Rucker 2016.
26.
That's almost a 10-year anniversary of that trick. Golly. Unbelievable.
I feel like I would have got up and walked out
Nah, not out of my group.
As a recovery person, I'm surprised somebody didn't chunk them at you.
I'll fix that. So this is one of the deals about how you're not doing nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you sitting around here talking about what you gonna try to do.
Yeah.
I need you to put some action behind what you talking about.
Yeah.
Are you talking about what was he trying
This
to
is
do?
somebody.
He said he was trying to eat healthy.
Oh,
Yeah. He can't make. He don't make a decision.
Look, I said I was
said
trying.
stuff.
I am eating healthier.
Thank you.
There you go.
That's what
That's
I'm
all-
against healthy eating.
He's asking you to change your mindset. That's all he's doing.
We're breaking mental prisons today, Hunter.
Yeah.
All right.
What, Hunter?
I made a smoothie for dinner the other day.
Ugh.
Dude, no, that's
Oh.
not what?
You're too young, man.
That is not people they have taught you that smoothies are healthier. That's not true.
That's not true.
That's not true.
That's right. That's a bald-faced lie.
a lot of sugar in them.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Eat a banana and then drink a banana. See what I'm telling you.
Look, if you're at home, odds are we all have that one closet in there somewhere. You probably have a box of home videos, right? And you're like, man, what am I ever going to do with these things? Can't find a VCR, all the things. Well, we got it for you. Our friends over at Legacy Box can get that all into either cloud storage or a little drive, however you choose to have it.
digitized.
And now with Legacy Box Spring Cleaning Sale, you can check digitizing your memories off your to-do list and protect them forever for only $9 a tape. $9 a tape.
Wow.
You can't even find a VCR for that. Look, Legacy Box is the simple, affordable, they've thought of everything solution for preserving your past. Just load up your Legacy Box with old tapes, film, and photos, send it in, and get everything back digitized on the cloud, ready to watch and share from anywhere. And our favorite part, everything is digitized by hand right here in the USA, actually over in the Chattanooga area. We did it with, and we're still doing it because we have that many tapes of all the old Duck Commander stuff. So like Duckman 1, Duckman 2,
Wow.
all those old masters and all that. We've been trying to figure out, because we didn't have a beta player and all those things. So, but they got all that kind of stuff. And so they're doing it for us and getting us a big catalog built up of all of the old footage from years gone by around here because we need something to do with it because we basically have a room that is nothing but tapes. But we don't now. They send you a prepaid label. You fill up the box, boom, slap it on it, put it in the deal, and you get an email saying your stuff is ready. Highly recommended if you got a backlog of all that old stuff or, you got parents, grandparents, somebody that left you, something's happened to them, you're cleaning out their stuff and you find that, and you want to know a way to preserve it. Legacy Box can help you do that. And they make it super easy. Check protecting your memories off your spring cleaning to-do list with Legacy Box. Visit legacybox.com/duck to shop their $9 tape sale and get 90 days free access to Legacy Box Cloud. That's legacybox.com/duck to unlock this incredible offer.
You gotta dial back to healthy eating.
Yes, it's not really
70-30, man. Make good decisions.
What is
70%
your
of the time.
I'm curious now to know what is your definition of healthy eating?
Well, we just found out it was a sugar bomb.
Well, less sugar
And
and
icy.
less carbs.
Less
sugar,
so
less
carb
carbs, that's
avoidance.
good.
That's what I
Yeah.
do. I avoid-
Sugar's the
I
devil.
avoid
We
carbs.
all know that.
Except yesterday, I made ramen with an egg and
Dude.
seaweed.
No.
Whoa.
Ramen, let me tell you,
Yeah,
ramen,
I know ramen's not healthy, but it was also
Oh
the
my
only
goodness.
thing I
Seaweed?
ate that day.
as somebody that lived off ramen, I can literally make anything you want out of ramen, okay?
A hamburger?
I could make a ramen burger. In prison, we would make pizzas with trash bags. We could make burritos with chip bags. Man, I'll tell you, all I'm saying is they are not very healthy. Okay.
The most creative human beings in the world are inmates.
Oh, dude.
Well, what else you got to do?
Hey,
Come up with some wild stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Interesting. Have you given keto a look?
Ugh.
I wanted to, but my friends told me not to do it.
Dude, don't listen to your friends.
Never listen to your
they'll
friends. But
steer you down the path.
have
I
y'all?
just-
Hold
I
on.
was just curious.
You know what I want to do as a group?
What?
We don't have a Brazilian steakhouse, and it has been a while since I've had the meat sweats. Have you ever been to a Brazilian steakhouse?
Ooh, Fago de Chao.
Si would hate it.
Oh, I love Fago de Chao.
Well, no, it ain't bad.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is they ain't gonna serve you a piece of meat that's medium plus. Like,
Well, no. Oh, yeah,
Well,
yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, they will. They will.
No, there ain't a piece on that meat fork
Oh,
that
yeah,
is
it is.
medium
Yeah,
plus.
it is. Because, hey, I've been there before, and I told the guy when he walked by, I said, hey, come here. I can look at it and find what I want.
Mhm.
There you go.
Yeah, yeah. You
I'm
know.
serious. I can look at a piece of meat cooked and find my medium plus.
Yeah, me, I just want them to drop the skewer.
Yeah.
Well,
Back in the day, one of the highlights of my life was going to them with Godwin. I don't think Godwin's ever flipped that card over yet. They just eventually quit.
Me and Willie went to one time.
They're just like, nah, bro, we ain't coming back.
Me and Willie at that moment probably we were pushing 5 hundo together,
Yeah, I can see that.
and we went to a Brazilian steakhouse, and it was
Which one'd you go to?
somewhere in New York.
Oh, so probably not not the Texas de Brazil or
No, it was
Fago de Chao.
There were actual Brazilians there,
I'll never forget.
and it was a bad deal.
We were in Fort Worth working something. Me and some folks from Academy, and we asked the lady in our hotel, "What is the best Mexican restaurant y'all got around here?" Because we want like some authentic,
Yeah, like you're in Texas.
And I know we're in Fort Worth, which ain't really like the center for authentic, but you figure there's one, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the lady at the hotel said, "Oh, y'all have got to go try this place right over here. It's called Fugo de Chao. It is the best." I was like, I ain't say nothing, but I'm like, A, it's Brazilian.
Mm-hmm.
B, ain't nothing about it Mexican.
Mexican.
No,
And
it's really not. Yeah.
It's a chain.
To be fair, though,
How much did they pay you to say that?
No,
Y'all, does the hotel get a kickback off of
be-
any of
hold
us?
on.
the
go
lady
over
you
there?
asked at the hotel, was she Mexican?
She looked Hispanic.
Oh,
but she could have been French and Indian for all.
that's
we
what
know.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
I mean, I technically look Hispanic. I mean,
Yeah.
Well, sometimes if the shoe fits, friend.
Hold on, but
I was just so perplexed, and like all of us looked
That
at
is
each
a-
other
that's a
like,
great suggest. You know what that means?
"There's not one."
That's where you needed to go.
yeah. I'll tell you,
Means
my
there's not
favorite
one.
thing at those Brazilian steakhouses is the grilled little cheeses that they serve with the honey. I almost go there for that more than the actual steak.
I don't guess I've ever made it that far.
Well, they do it at Fago.
Oh, okay.
Fago,
There's
they-
grilled little cheese.
there's little cheeses that they grill and they put honey on it.
Tell me more.
At Fago, I had a whole.
How do they make
I don't-
this?
It's apparently some kind of aged cheese that if you're at Fago, which is a chain, is exclusive to Fago.
Oh,
And
Fuck the
they
Fago, man.
pretty much just grill the cheese and put honey on it. I mean, there's not that much scientific about it other than
I think so, 'cause Stone he must have been reading that or went there. Because he's got where he smoked cheeses now.
oh,
All
that's
the time.
that's on social media everywhere. Stone being a new Instagram guy, getting all the
Well, hey, some of them ain't
algorithm
bad.
hits. No, I know. Yeah. Hey,
Well,
one of the greatest things you can make is take a block of
Is it
cream
this?
cheese and smoke it.
yes,
And
that is it. Yes.
I ain't ever had him.
Oh yeah, those are next level. I
That
promise.
actually looks pretty good.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The melt.
hmm
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys-
I will drive
I'd
to
eat
Dallas right now.
Oh, I'd eat that. Yeah.
I have season passes to Six Flags if you want to go.
I grew up going to Astro World. Okay, that was the true Six
Yeah.
Flags.
Yeah, they shut that one down for a reason, Big Dog.
Yeah, you know why? Well, I don't want to. This is a family show. I mean, I'm just saying. Like,
Somebody get killed.
I mean, I'll tell you, growing up in Houston,
H-Town.
one
Go
of
Astros.
H-Town, hold it down, never play. Anyway, what I'm saying, like, they used to do the Fright Fest at Astro World, right? And it was like a Houston tradition that you go to Astro World on Halloween, and you know what I'm saying? If it pops off, it pops off. You know, we showing up to cause havoc. You know.
Oh, y'all were all being hoodlums at the Astro World?
On All Hallows Eve.
I mean, yeah.
Well, that's on brand.
Yeah. Me and my church youth group used to take the van over Six Flags over Texas every summer.
Rucker, how you where we at on the baby clock?
It's due in August. Oh,
August.
it's a boy, by the way.
It's gonna
It's
be
a boy.
It's a boy. So
That was the weakest gender reveal I've ever been to, and I appreciate it.
No, you've been to one worse.
yeah.
No, I'm just saying. I'm saying that one didn't have a lot of oomph and pop and circumstance.
Exactly.
And then I said, and I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Ain't nothing worse than somebody being like, hey, can you ruin your day to see what I'm having? No,
Yeah.
put it on Facebook like we did 20 years ago. Sorry. It's a pet peeve of mine.
Yeah. Well, we did do a gender reveal
Oh,
and put it on
gosh.
Facebook.
Did you invite me?
No.
You didn't do a party.
No. Well, there was a party, but my wife wanted to keep it real small and intimate. And I was like, so
Thanks
I
for
didn't.
I genuinely mean this. Thank you for not inviting me.
Yeah. Well,
I didn't want to go.
Also, thank you. Yeah, I will echo that sentiment.
yeah. So, because you know me, if it's up to me, if we're going to have a party, we're going to have a party. I mean,
But it looks like we all knew it since we're all wearing blue.
Yeah.
Like, congratulations, Rucker. You're having a boy.
He announced he was having a baby on accident last time he was here.
Yeah.
it happens.
He didn't actually announce it, but
No, he never confirmed it, but
and now it's
I
a boy.
alluded to it.
Yeah,
I built
it's suspect.
suspense for everybody's just chomping at the bit.
so August, what time in August? Like early or late August?
Don't know.
You just remember August?
Somebody, people have been asking me, oh, what
got
day in
bad.
August? I'm like, bro, I don't know. I just know August.
Look,
Well,
We
just
ain't got this thing on a stamp.
shoot for the 26th. That's all I'm saying.
I think it's supposed
No,
to
we
be
gotta
early
talk.
August
We need to talk, son.
about.
Your wife is a delight. This is true.
Mhm.
Everybody likes her way more than they like you.
Yeah,
Everybody
well.
I've come across.
Don't tell her that.
I won't.
Okay.
But a pregnant woman in West Monroe, Louisiana,
In July.
in August
Mhm.
is going to be the scariest thing. And I know you've seen some scary stuff.
hmm
There's nothing scarier than this.
So this is a couple of things. Number one, she's not having morning sickness. She's not.
Oh, that
Which-
means it's going to be miserable at the end.
Well, what it also means is that all of the side effects are psychological and mood. So basically, I mean, I'm telling you, I come home some days and I feel like I better walk on eggshells or.
You should start right now.
I'll be back.
Yeah, you- get out of here. A pregnant lady that was forced to watch this by her husband just threw something at a TV
Yeah. Well,
for you saying that.
Woo, man. Spring is here. We spent all weekend outside, me and the boys, exploring all things about nature. Everything is blooming. Flowers coming up everywhere. Bugs buzzing, all the things. So
The
now
bugs are buzzing.
They are. So now it's a time for you to check out fast growing trees and make your yard the centerpiece of your house. Like, you want to be the showpiece people look up. You don't want to be that guy on your street or out in the woods. You want to be proud when you pull up, and our friends over at Fast Growing Trees can help you do that. Fast Growing Trees is the biggest online nursery in the U.S. with thousands of different plants and over 2 million happy customers. Fast Growing Trees offers a wide variety of plants, including fruit trees, privacy trees, flowering trees, and shrubs, all tailored to your climate and space, with an easy online ordering process and quick delivery straight to your door. Plus, with their Live and Thrive guarantee and expert support, your plants will arrive healthy, and you'll receive guidance on choosing the right plants and learn how to properly care for them. Want to save a bunch of money this spring when your wife asks you to redo the flower beds? They can help you out. Look, you go out there. Maybe you just want to redo it. Maybe last summer was rough on it, and you know that you want those azaleas and those hydrangeas. You can get on there, order it, and it ships 2-3 days. It's right there at your door. You plant them. You've checked off the honeydew list, and it's time to go fishing. I know you support that, huh, Johnny D?
I'm all about it. Right now, I'm reading the reviews on this Honeycrisp apple tree and seeing if I'm about to buy one. This Honeycrisp apple tree, 5 stars out of 351 reviews. I'm just studying trees.
And you know what you're not doing? Spending time, gas, and money driving around to all these local nurseries.
And I'm not guessing either because I know these grow in zone 8, so I can click now and know I'm going to be able to grow it.
And if you want to get started, we got something coming for you. This spring, they have the best deals for your yard, up to half off on select plants and other deals. And listeners to our show get 15% off their first purchase when using the code
Duck,
at checkout. That's an additional 15% off at fastgrowingtrees.com. Using the code
duck,
at checkout, fastgrowingtrees.com. Code,
duck,
now's the perfect time to plant. Use
duck.
to save today. Offers valid for a limited time. Terms and conditions may apply.
my wife she's an anger person.
She and Big Dave's group on Friday night.
Is she really?
No.
Oh, I was. Well,
Think
I
she
mean,
leads
because
The women's.
I mean, you know, Rucker hang out there so much. I just figured that may have been where they met. So
It is.
No, we met at church.
yeah, there you
But-
go.
But no, she's cool. I mean, really, she's handling it like a champ. You know what I mean?
It's 72 degrees outside.
Well, yeah. I mean, it'll get
And
worse.
she ain't gained 40 pounds.
Yeah.
No, she's only gained, I think.
Stop.
say it.
Stop. Stop. There's no amount of humor that could make that okay. Stop.
But she going to, and then it's going to be 104.
she
Yeah.
on. So she's still fairly early.
She going to throw stuff at you.
Yeah, I
Um,
think she's like at 20. 20 weeks.
She got any of them weird craving things yet where like she only eats certain things?
Not really, not too much. I mean,
She ain't on like that pickle bag or nothing like that.
no.
Yo, what amazes me about that whole process, is how the body makes room for all of that.
Yeah, until the end.
Yeah, take that.
And then they're right.
You
There
got to
is no
think
room.
she's got a stomach deal, that's wrapped around, just for miles. If you had to cut somebody open, you could run it out for a mile.
Yeah.
And then you say, okay, you what? You're pregnant. Oh, well, yeah, okay. And what, when you gave birth to it, how much did it weigh? 12 pounds.
Don't-
Who the heck?
What in,
You know the
what
weight
in the
12
world?
pounds.
How did the body do that? Because I'm looking and saying, wait a minute. It blows my mind. It really does.
Did Christine have giant? Were Scott and Trace giants?
Well, no, because I'm just saying when you think about
Oh,
a
it's nuts.
woman having a
Mhm.
baby, that's it's a miracle. Number one, okay. Number two, for the body to move around and actually something can grow in there
Oh, yeah.
and get to 12 pounds without killing the lady.
Yeah.
No, it's insane.
I can't say nothing. Brittany had 14 pounds. worth
Well,
of
no,
them.
that's what I'm saying.
We never even got there with any of them.
What did the body do with all that other stuff that was already there?
It's this again points to intelligent design.
Yeah.
Well,
You
no,
know?
yeah,
I mean,
there has to be a creator.
oh, absolutely.
Oh no, because you can't look at that and say, okay, oh no, this just happened.
No.
No, it didn't, you idiot. This is of a scale of degree here of microscopic. Just it's so insanely perfect.
And just a microbe washed up on a beach. And
Yeah,
it
and
grew
then
into
one
that.
single cell jumped out of the ocean and stood up, and hey, that makes me just want to knock you out because you're so stupid. Okay, I Ron White has ruined me. You can't fix stupidity.
Yeah.
Not even with duct tape.
Oh, no, you can't. Okay, but I look at the birth of a child
It's wild.
is
It
just
is.
no. It's
Especially a
unreal.
12-pounder.
Rucker, you gonna watch?
Oh, yeah, I'm in there.
You're
Oh,
in
no.
there, but
I'm
you
down
gonna
there.
you gonna
This
you gonna
kid
watch?
would never make it.
You
Well,
gonna
with Noah, I mean, so Noah, now, mind you, it's been 15 years since I've done this, and back then I was really high, just in general. So, like, it was like I don't remember a lot of the process, but I do remember being.
Pause for.
Hey, Hunter.
I love it.
Hunter,
I love it.
clip that for Noah's therapist.
Yeah.
Oh no, I love it. Okay, truth at its best.
People
boys.
in recovery are very honest.
Yeah.
No, man, rigorous honesty. Is
Oh,
what's
man.
required.
Rigorous honesty.
Hey,
And
you're
you're not
got to
that
remember, I
anymore.
was young back them days, and hey, most of the time I was up here.
How
yeah.
how old
Wow.
were you with Noah?
Oh goodness, so 20.
20.
20, running the streets.
Well, I was really trying to dial it in. I was trying to live this life that at the time I just was not mentally prepared for. I mean, really.
Well, most of us are not that way anyway.
Well, yeah.
You said it truthfully.
And so me and his mom were kind of just all over the place, running around, staying place to place because we didn't have a lot of stability. But I mean, I do remember going to the hospital and being like,
You were in the room when Noah was born?
oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Matter of fact, we didn't know what we were going to name. We couldn't come up with a name. And I said, well, when he pops out, I'll know what to name him. And so that was the plan.
You'll know of the name.
Yeah, like I'll see him
right.
and be
The
like,
moment-
okay.
You really were
A
high.
moment will seize him, and they'll know.
I'll see him and I'll know. Like
And I'll know right
Noah
away.
was one of the options. There was
Oh,
a couple
no.
other.
No. Hey,
Oh, Noah. No.
yeah, Noah.
Hey, don't worry about it, boys. I got this covered. The moment I see him pop out, I'll know what the name is.
That's exactly. Yeah, and it worked out great. He looks like a Noah. I mean, it fits him.
Well, hey, there you go.
Why has he got a boat?
No, he ain't got a boat. He just, I mean,
Very large one.
yeah.
Does he have a humongous white beard and he's 500 years old?
Nah, but you know, some names just fit people. You know what I mean? Like,
No, it does. I will agree.
I'll agree. You're way more Rucker than you are Brian.
yeah,
He's way more of a Noah.
yeah, yeah. But that's you know, that's my firstborn son, so he's the legacy. You know, he'll carry on the torch, and I feel confident about that.
Boy, I hope it's the one you gathered later in life. For your sake.
Well, that's why he's at OCS. We're just changing. We're breaking generational chains here.
Well, he's at OCS and not OCC, so that's a good start.
Oh man,
You know?
we're starting real good.
Yeah. What
At
y'all
his
got a
age-
name for this one yet? You want to announce that here too?
Yeah, I will. Because you know what, my wife would be upset if I was asked that question and didn't answer it. However, I don't think she really watches these, especially whenever I'm on it. But
Hold on. Do y'all have a name?
yep,
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
Please be John David. Go ahead. Is it Grant?
What? No,
I don't know.
no, it's Ian, but spelled EANN. Ian.
EANN.
Ian.
Oh, excuse me.
Why can't you spell it normal?
Well,
Because this is not normal.
okay. I'll tell the story.
That's IAN,
All right,
man.
so
It's someone with a different name because I got two of them. I'm very pro. Just spell it right.
well, but that is a way to spell it. That is a way to spell it. Look it up.
He's
Google
gonna
that
be
on your
mad.
roll.
He's gonna be in the
Google it.
5th grade.
Google it.
Somebody's gonna be
Yeah.
like, and he's gonna be, it's Ian. My mom and dad got clever.
Well, wait a minute. You said it was what spell? What? AIN?
AIN.
You have
That's
two
ain't.
first names. Let's get on that.
Ain't.
I hate it. My
That
parents.
ain't. Ian, that
He's
ain't.
technically got 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ian, baby name, origin, and popularity. It does not rank high on the popularity.
That's
List.
again where
Hey, that
you
ain't
know,
got nothing to do with it.
That tracks with
Origin is Scottish,
uh-huh.
Oh,
Other origins
hey,
are
that's a good.
Hebrew, and Irish.
That's right. Go to the
The
Hebrew.
meaning is God is gracious,
That's right, baby.
resembling a bird.
Uh-huh. We fly like an eagle, baby.
Hey, we got one boat person.
You sure
now
are
we
a
got
scabby
eagle.
eagle.
We
You
got
more,
one boat person, and then we got an
you
eagle.
way more like a
man.
mallard drake than you are an eagle.
No. He was more like one of them penguins, that,
I thought you was gonna say.
emperor penguins.
I thought
You
you was
can't
gonna
see
say
their
I
ankles.
thought you was gonna say a coot.
Nah, well, you know. All I'm saying.
I
Why
actually
did they-
do think that's the way you spell Ian if you're in Scotland.
That's the way they say it.
Well, there's the.
Nope.
I don't know if that's.
They got two. They got 2 ends on the end of it over there.
But it means God is gracious. Okay?
There it is. There
and
it is.
that's where we're at. You know.
I still. The boy looked at you and said, "Why can't you spell it right?" That
Well, so I have a thing for names because I'm very passionate about the fact that if you're gonna call a child something, and you're calling him Ian, right?
Yeah.
His name's not, and his name's Ian. It means God is gracious, and we're gonna call him Jake. And I'm like, what the heck? I'm very passionate. Whatever you're gonna call the kid, just put it in the first name blank on the birth certificate. Just all of it. If you're gonna call him John David Jingleheimer Smith, put all of that in the first name blank. Whatever it is, you put it in the first name blank.
well, you just brought it up. You got a kid with an interesting name. Where did Benz come from?
Mercedes-Benz Superdome.
I don't know. We did it to him too. I apologize, Ben.
That's what I'm saying. You just came up with names.
There ain't no minute.
Didn't you name Carter after a Lil Wayne album?
All I'm saying is they should hold on to their teenage daughters when it gets older. But no, we didn't name. Well, all of Lil Wayne's albums are the Carter.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I thought was that not you? I thought that's how Carter's name came up.
It's not, but that is a fun song to sing. This is the Carter.
Hey, Mr. Carter.
Hello.
Look, if we've learned one thing from Si, it's that good quality rest is so important to your overall health. Look at him thriving here.
It's because of the mattress I sleep on.
When which is a Helix
Which is a Helix.
sleep mattress, right?
It's
Made
like
us-
sleeping on a cloud
Made specifically
for me.
For silence.
So I
I
took a
picked it
quiz and said, I'm a 76-year-old man who sleeps like this.
Yeah.
Look, everywhere, all over the
How
bed.
do you sleep, Si, on your back?
Side.
Side, you're a side guy.
I flip flop all over the bed.
Yeah.
I'm like a fish out of water when I'm in a mattress.
Mattress that good.
Oh yeah.
Each one of them is your own. You just get on there, take a super simple quiz. Cade, you may need a new mattress when you get a new place. We can help you out, son.
Yeah.
That's the fun part is you get a mattress made for you, not a mattress made for somebody else that somebody's done laid on and then they put in the back of your truck. You know the other cool thing, Cade, you ain't got to go nowhere and get it.
It shows up.
That,
Shows up to your door. I mean, we got them. Unashamed got them. Sadie's got one. They are seriously the best. Now Johnny D's mother-in-law is looking at adding another one
She
to their
texted me. She
house.
said, "What's that code again?" I said, "Man, we're not doing a good job. It's obviously duck."
No, she just doesn't watch our show.
That's a good point.
That's the real deal there. But look, if you're tired of waking up with back aches, back pains, body aches, stiff muscles, all the things, you owe it to yourself to try a Helix mattress, one that's built just for you. And with as much as we travel, you don't realize how much you miss your bed till you spend a lot of nights in crappy ones. Hotels ain't got Helixes. I can tell you that right now. And then motels certainly don't have Helix. All you got to do is order it online, ship straight to your door. Go to helixsleep.com/
duck.
for 20% off site-wide. That's helixsleep.com/
Duck.
for 20% off site-wide. helixsleep.com/
Duck.
You know how we got there is because I was really hoping for a girl, just because I felt like having a girl would be good for my development as like a man. Like I think
Girl
guys,
dad. You wanted to be a
You-
girl dad.
yeah, I wanted to be a girl dad. I've already got a boy,
That's what Martin's hoping his next one's a girl.
you know. So, but
Pardon?
Should have seen that look.
If Martin has the next one, we're going to have some splaining to do.
he's-
We're gonna have to go
Call your buddy Clay.
we're going to have to do some figuring out on some things.
Yeah, snip, snap, snip.
but can
snap.
you reverse the freeze off? You got the freeze off, didn't you?
You can reverse anything.
I didn't.
It's 2025.
Nothing felt cold.
Oh yeah.
Something smelled hot, but nothing felt cold.
It smelled hot.
Yeah.
It sizzled like it was
It
hot.
sizzled like it was hot, but I guess it could have been so cold it burned you. I don't know, but it smelled like whenever you sear off a duck after you
Can confirm. It wasn't the smell that got me. It was the little puff of smoke I saw going up in there.
Oh yeah, it looked
Wait a
like,
minute, is that real or is that not a joke?
It looked like
Why would I joke about?
no, it looked like a little signal fire down there, like shoom, smoke, shoom,
Just
smoke.
little
Y'all
whisk.
just sending up smoke signals, baby.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah, we were saying it's over. The war is over.
If you ever,
Yeah,
The Apaches are leaving. The
yeah, they gone.
if you ever get to a point in life and you're like, "Yep, I'm into that,"
Oh,
it is a wild experience.
yeah, man.
And 10 out of 10 recommend.
I'd do it again tomorrow. I just ran across my 5-year
hey,
anniversary.
it's better to be safe than sorry.
How do we always get on this subject? I feel like we've had this conversation.
We have.
We're very pro.
Johnny D brought up me having a third child, so
Right.
even
Martin
though
got
my
her-
wife is apparently very pro that right now, and I'm like,
What do you
you're
mean?
gonna have to find somebody
Hold-
else.
Whoa, hold on.
Oh yeah,
This is brand new information to me.
She's having the baby
she
fever.
kept a kid the other day.
I'm aware.
Yeah. At which point I was there for about 8 minutes, and I texted the girl's mom, said, "Are you really coming to get your kid? Like, cause she can't stay here.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
Because 3 of them's too much.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know how y'all do it and how y'all have done it. I mean,
One day at a time.
now I guess if there was perhaps a little bit larger spacing than a year,
No, that doesn't help.
They-
that
yeah.
makes it worse.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. You got two that are the exact same age.
'Cause
yeah, and
those
then
two are-
she was younger than those two. She's a year younger than my boys.
That's an
So,
even fight. See, our fights are uneven at our house because Lottie wins them.
Yeah. Well, this girl would have won. This girl would have whooped Jackson for sure.
It's all about planning and management.
Well, so this is what I did. I waited 15 years, so I got a built-in babysitter. You
So
know what I
you
mean?
think?
When this kid is Noah's age, Noah will be 30. And he could very well have a family and stuff. I just send the kid over to his house.
I had 3 kids by the time I was 30.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna be 40, and I better be stuck at 2. Or I'm gonna be upset.
So Brittany got the baby fever on you? I know. I've been wondering if she told you because she told Allison.
Yeah, oh
That
yeah.
goes-
So I'm just curious to hear
Oh,
how
yeah.
that conversation
Hey,
went.
That goes.
I told her
around.
she was welcome to with somebody else.
Yeah, hey, that goes around.
No, yeah. I mean, they get on the kicks. They
Hold on.
won't, especially after.
Well,
watching the kid.
right now they're reasonably trained and kind of cool, So like you could get caught up in, hey, let's do that part over again.
No, you got to.
I saw a
No,
newborn the other
right
day.
now
and
they're
it-
in the fun stage.
That's exactly right.
No, I'm serious.
I don't know if you could say that.
What do you
No,
say?
that
No.
thing
It's like he
was
said, I
gross.
saw a newborn, and he's
That
like,
that
"Oh."
reminds me. There's a lady, Roan Chapel, I think is her name, that got to talking about her friends that have kids that they're in hell.
What?
She's anti-kids. This lady,
Oh.
27 years old. But she don't understand. That's your greatest achievement as a human being
Oh yeah.
is to become a mom and dad.
I love my kids. I just don't want any more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And look, and it's one of the better times in your life. Okay, it's really, because there is no rule book for raising kids.
Oh.
Mm-mm.
Okay, you ain't got a clue. Mom hadn't got a clue, and then bam,
Well,
here you are with a kid.
yeah, they
Well,
just send,
and
they just
part of
send
the
you
prob-
home with them.
Part of the problem today is too many people have tried to write rule books on being a parent.
There's no
And
rule book.
everybody's trying to read these books on how it's
No.
supposed to look, what
Hey.
it's supposed to be, and
If I can make a recommendation on one book to at least look into, it's about the sleeping with the kids, the teaching them how to sleep on their own. That one,
does it work?
Well, no, because
it did for ours.
that's your
So-
whole job as a dad and mom. Is that hey, you raised them to be independent.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So giving them the tools to
Okay.
do that via that kind of training was, that's a game changer for us. Cause like at 7:30 at night, we go in there and we lay them suckers down and we
Mhm.
don't hear nothing out of them till about 7:30 the next morning.
Really,
Mm-hmm.
man. Look,
We did that with Carter, but it involved a feeding tube. It's really easy to train them if you can just plug them in at night, feed them 8 hours, wake up in the morning. What?
You can't say stuff like
Yeah,
that.
man.
laughing.
But look, I will.
I asked them to put one on Ben's. They did not think that was funny. I was like, hey, we had this thing with Carter where we plugged him in and he just got 8 hours of milk so we could sleep. I said,
Is
how
that
you
is
get
that a
that?
thing?
Yeah.
Is that
if they don't need it,
is that an
Look
option?
this boy up.
they don't think it's funny.
Yeah.
Well, I will say I used. There's a lot of things. Noah's really independent, and he does, and he always has been. And I think a lot of the tactics that I used may not necessarily be advised, but they work. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Well, no,
you don't
'cause
need to admit to nothing that'll get you in child court right now.
Well, no,
Yeah,
'cause,
no,
hey,
they can't
it's,
put me
it's
in
one
court.
of them things. Hey, whatever works for you and the child.
Yeah, that worked for us. I'm just saying, look
Okay.
into it. That's all. I'm
Oh yeah, no, I will.
There's that you get on some of that because my wife, a former mom, Instagram influencer, or whatever, back in the Gap.
Yeah, she's circling back now though.
You getting a little back into it, not much, but not like it used to be. But you say the wrong thing around a woman about how her kids sleep, they get mad.
Yeah.
We just lock the door on our kids. You gonna be in there, so you might as well go to bed.
That's what I'm saying.
They come try and get in my bed. I say, no, this is my bed.
When you did that, it took me back to the Duck Dynasty show was going on. We was at an event, and we're all there, and we're all sitting in chairs. Well, this good-looking woman walks up and sits down in Jason Robertson's lap.
I hissed, and he immediately.
No,
thought of Missy.
look.
That's what he's saying, y'all.
No. It was hilarious because when you went, the only thing I heard was when she sat down, is Missy's claws going, because all you could hear was click. And I said, run, she's going to claw you.
But to be fair, if someone were to sit in Martin's lap like that, I don't think you'd hear the claws come out as much as you'd
No,
hear
you
like
just-
a baseball bat.
No,
thud.
you just hear
Oh, yeah.
you just hear her head thud off the floor.
yeah.
Of course, this day maybe not. I mean, she's probably tired of me
boy.
too. But
Brittany hit you with a club is all
Oh,
I'm
she-
saying.
she a
Ain't
hell-
no scratching.
she a hillbilly now. You gotta watch her. You gotta watch
Hey,
her.
look, don't talk to you about your woman like that.
Why not?
What?
I help you pick her out.
I guarantee
she's
you.
good to go.
Oh, she is, but she tough.
With Robinhood Gold, you can now enjoy the VIP treatment, receiving a 3% IRA match on retirement contributions. The privileges of the very privileged are no longer exclusive. With Robinhood Gold, your annual IRA contributions are boosted by 3%, but you also get 4% APY on your cash and non-retirement accounts. That's over 8 times the national savings average. The perks of the high net worth are now available for any net worth. The new gold standard is here with Robinhood Gold. To receive your 3% boost on annual IRA contributions, sign up at robinhood.com/gold. Investing involves risk. Rate subject to change. 3% match requires Robinhood Gold at $5 a month for 1 year from first match. Must keep funds in IRA for 5 years. Go to robinhood.com/boost. Over 8 times the national average savings account interest rate claim is based on data from the FDIC as of November 18th, 2024. Robinhood Financial, LLC, member SIPC. Gold membership is offered by Robinhood Gold, LLC.
Oh man, alive! Lord have mercy. How did we get here? So August baby, all the
Circling back.
thing. Yeah, I'm just
Circling
trying to
And,
recoup.
and it's a boy.
It's a boy.
And
August
Batman
baby
and Robin
boy.
was no good.
Yeah,
Oh, and its name is Ian.
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 Not how you think you'd spell it.
Ian. Yeah.
Ian.
With an E.
How'd you? I do want to circle back to the name. Did you like find
No.
a name in Hebrew and you went with that, or was this
So-
just like a Google search? Or?
No. So she had a
What's the middle name?
we
We never got that either.
DeWitt.
Oh, I thought it was the second Ian.
DeWitt.
DeWitt.
That family name?
DeWitt. Yeah. So Noah is Noah DeWitt. I'm Brian DeWitt, and so
We've got the whisk
Ian
going
DeWitt.
here, boys.
it's what she wanted. She thought it was cool.
Okay.
So.
Hey, it's our child.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I
Hey,
ain't
it's
gonna
our
argue
show.
with it. Like, no. So the,
Hold on. Do you know what DeWitt means?
I don't want to know.
The white one. Can't make it up.
You may have been misnamed, Rucker.
Man,
He
that's
is French and Indian.
I told you.
He's the white one. Brian, the white one Rucker.
You didn't have to tell them it was the white one when they spelled the name EANN.
This has been one of my favorites. It took us a second, but we got going.
Oh, freaking believe.
So the name, all right. So here's the name story. Okay, so she had a brother that unfortunately passed away, little brother, and he passed away. He was 15 years old, and his name started with an E. And
Okay.
so
There you go.
And so she wanted a name that started with an E, and a lot of the E names I wasn't really jiving with too
Like
much.
Edgar?
Yeah, I
How
couldn't
come
really.
I was thinking of,
I could-
Edgar DeWitt actually sounds kind of cool.
Well,
So then you said, what if we just take an I name and put an E in front of it?
no, it was kind of like it starts with an E, and then it's kind of half of
Could've
my
gone
name,
Isaac.
like Brian. So it just kind of came up with it.
There's way too much of you in this kid. You ain't doing none of the work.
What do you mean? I've done the work. I promise you, I did the work. I put the work in, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Spoken like every male.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
It was, hey, look,
Yeah, I was there.
it took a
was
long
there.
time. No, it was a long couple of days.
Yeah.
Minutes, seconds, whatever.
It was no. I mean, look,
What's your woman's name?
Kaylee.
Kaylee.
I'm proud of her though, man. But man, she is
Careful. Yeah, you're stumbling. It's just
Yeah,
all, you're
yeah.
like, I'm so
Yeah.
proud of her.
But you don't ever go with "I'm so proud of her." But
No, I didn't say but.
He didn't.
You-
I didn't
He was
say,
about to. I was trying to save him.
no. You cut me off. Okay. Check the comments. People say you have a problem with that.
boy, we gonna step in here and record another one. Goblin better bring
man.
it.
I forgot what I was saying. What was I supposed to be saying just now?
Well, then John David's tactic worked.
Yeah, it worked.
Because you said I'm proud of her.
You said you were proud of your wife.
Yes, because she is just like, man, she is a hard worker. She handles this like being pregnant thing like very well. I mean, it could be difficult, but she's just handling it. I mean,
Is this
which is
gonna be
in her
y'all's
nature.
only one together?
I don't know.
You don't
She
know.
young.
She young? How
She's
young?
young, man. She just turned 26.
Oh, okay. You on that?
She ain't
Stone
old
math.
like
Yeah. She.
Okay. You on that Jay Stone math?
I like
Yeah,
the way,
yeah.
I like the way he's handling it. I don't know. You just turned 26.
Yeah. Well, she
Yeah,
made
yeah,
comments
hey.
after we did the gender reveal, and I was like, it's another boy. She's like, well, we try again. But then she's like retracted that statement since. So, we'll just see what happens.
for-
I'm no biologist, but you got time to figure that out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
from my experience, it takes roughly 2.5 years for that to get back to where they want to do that again.
Mhm.
So,
Not if you have a girl. Lottie will cut all that out.
Lottie will get you an appointment made by your wife.
Yeah. I'll send that chick to y'all's house for an afternoon, and your wives will be like, nope, that little psychopath. Just like her mom.
She does hiss a lot.
Mm-hmm.
That's
She'll
one
hurt
thing I've taken home from the pizza night. She hisses a lot.
I taught her that.
Mm.
If
Like
you
I
see a
say
boy
something-
you don't like, hiss at him.
Well, she don't like me.
She literally she'll do the hiss.
She'll hiss at
Yeah,
you
with
for
a
sure.
claw. Like, yeah, she
What
gets
do you mean she'll hiss at me? I'm a friendly face.
No, you're not.
I think so.
Did you just call yourself a friendly face?
Yeah.
He is.
Hey, look at the guy. He has a friendly face.
I mean, come on.
Yeah, come on.
He's the friendliest former inmate I ever met.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Most former inmates are friendly because
Yeah.
they're former inmates.
Yeah, humility goes a long way, right?
There's a level of gratitude for, not being there.
For being anywhere but there.
Rehabilitated. Anyway.
Oh, we just went Shawshank. Okay. All right.
I was about to say.
Man, we hitting all the great movies today.
Oh man.
Unbelievable.
Andy Dufresne.
Jurassic Park.
Andy couldn't run.
He
off.
spelled it I-N.
Yeah. The
That
yeah.
was just for Hunter.
Man, what a life.
Hunter, you going to see any movies this weekend? Remember whenever I said he's just like Carter?
Can I recommend The Chosen?
No, he ain't going to that. That's way too. You got to read the book first. Hunter's going to see Minecraft.
Oh,
Are you going to see the Minecraft movie this weekend?
Please tell me at 4:00 so you'll be there the same time as Carter.
Yeah.
Wait,
Won't-
me and my sister are going.
Oh man.
You want to take a 15?
You know the best
As
part?
a child, he yearned for the mines.
You won't be the only one there with a double ear infection. There'll be some kid there waiting to get tubes next week from the ENT.
he held off so that he could see the movie.
Yeah, he didn't want to be in recovery when the movie dropped.
Well, originally we were going to go tonight to go see it, but now me, my friends, and my sister are going to go to Shreveport and go watch it in a fancy theater. We're going to dress up.
Dude, whoa, time out. You're going to drive to Shreveport to watch a movie that you could watch
In IMAX,
Rucker?
where it's more expensive.
Oh, Rucker, you're going down a path.
Rucker, this cat drove to Austin to watch Barbie.
And Oppenheimer, to be fair.
Barbenheimer.
We breaking down all kinds of walls today.
Rucker's having kids.
Can we
Hunter is a
psychoanalyze Hunter
child.
real quick? Because now
No.
I'm interested.
No, we can't. Because
There's not enough time.
You didn't tell me you were dressing up.
That was a new development.
What are you going to dress up as?
Unless you get sick.
Suit and tie.
Steve?
Suit and tie.
Isn't Steve the Minecraft
Time
guy?
to go to the movie?
Yeah.
For what?
Wait a minute. Is this like like they serve food and drinks at this movie theater?
No.
That's popcorn and hot dogs, brother.
So you're going to wear a suit to go watch Minecraft an hour and a half away with people that also live here, right? They
Yeah.
don't live in Shreveport. Y'all
Correct.
are all like carpooling over.
Well, they're going to drive.
We're gonna dress fancy. We're gonna go to the Minecraft movie because it'll be funny.
You're not whoa. I thought you were like dressing up as a Minecraft.
No.
character. You're
Suit
like
and
going to
tie.
prom.
Yeah. I mean, no.
Oh my gosh, this is the whitest thing I've ever heard.
My friends wanted to do it and it sounded fun.
What is this?
Hey, calm down, DeWitt.
Are we in the Twilight Zone here?
No, this is what he
Is
does.
he? Are you dead serious,
Dead serious.
Hunter?
Rucker's
Come on,
been
man.
to jail, Hunter. He
Tell
doesn't
me
know
about
this.
this girlfriend. Like, how? Number one, how did it happen? 'Cause-
She ain't here.
well, that's what
She
I'm.
in North Carolina.
Bruh.
The girlfriend ain't going to the movie. Are you gonna? Is she going to the movie too? And y'all are FaceTiming because I know y'all do that a lot. Like watching shows.
Are any of the
together.
friends going? Female?
His
No,
sister,
just my sister.
Okay.
his twin sister.
Because we're
Yeah.
gonna get on a whole lesson here. Don't do.
Is this a twin thing? Is this something I need to prepare myself for?
No, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't think your twins will dress up as they're going to prom to watch the Minecraft.
Currently, my kids hate clothes, so
My kids
They're-
hate clothes, but they are very into Minecraft.
they are.
They my kind of people.
Currently, they
Freedom,
just
baby.
currently, if it were up to them, no diapers would be involved. They just run around butt naked out in the
Yeah,
yard
right.
in their boots.
They're at the
Yeah, but
age
that's the good-
We had to
man.
duct tape diapers onto bins. We had to. It was like just
Oh, yeah.
strap him in.
No, Waylon will look at you because they wear like that pull up style, and then he says, "No, I don't like it," And
Oh, that's it.
He'll look you in the eye and do it too.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and then that little stinger's out.
Mhm.
I'm telling you,
know.
hey, it's all about freedom.
Yeah,
Hunter, have you ever worn a diaper
Hey,
to a
let
movie so
freedom
you didn't have
ring,
to go
baby.
get up?
No.
I'm just checking.
Let me ask this: what is the mindset purpose for dressing like wearing a
Yeah,
suit,
a suit
to the
and
movie?
tie.
Is there what is the what?
It's funny.
It's funny.
I kind of agree.
I mean, it is
Oh.
kind of funny, but like,
So
will
if-
this be documented on your Instagram?
probably.
Thank God.
Thank you. Thank you. Hunter Nick
We're gonna need something to talk about next Tuesday.
worth a follow. One of my new best friends.
Add Hunter Nick Nerd.
What are you, when are you doing this?
I think Sunday.
So interesting. All right, I've got a Bible verse to wrap this sucker, and I feel like it's very important for everyone to listen to, or your children will drive to Shreveport to watch movies. Proverbs 22:6, train up a child in the way he should go, and even when he is old, he will not depart from it.
amen.
Hunter, I love you. Rucker, I love you. Thanks for
Love you.
joining us, everybody. That one was fun.
Unbelievable.
We might be back again.
Quack quack.